For those of us who live here, Detroit is simply home. It's where we raise our families, work, and play. But how does the rest of the world see us?
There is this perception out there that, unfortunately, that this is an unsafe city for people to visit and come to.
In fact, the online site Gadling puts Detroit at the top of the list of American destinations to avoid in 2013. The article claims law and order have broken down in the city.
Our downtown core is extremely safe. When you look at the millions of people who come in and visit us on a consistent basis, we rarely have any incidents that take place in downtown.
That's why Alexander is angry about an article in a local newspaper, which said visitors accounted for 16% of murder victims in Detroit. He says that number included a lot of Metro Detroit suburbanites.
It creates this impression that visitors, the true definition of visitors from a tourism standpoint, are the ones that are being harmed here, and that's really not true.
That story was picked up by UPI.com, which reaches 4 million people each month.
There are times when the headline creates difficulties for us.
It's Alexander's job to sell the city to the rest of the nation and the world. It's an occupation that has its challenges, but it may not be as difficult as we might think. We asked our sister stations around the country to ask their residents what one thing they associated with Detroit. Did they say crime? Blight?
In one word, when you think of Detroit, what do you think of?
Cars.
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 Chevy.
Cars.
Cars.
So what's the lesson here? We can be our own worst enemies. So help us spread the word about the good things. When you see an interesting article, share it with your out-of-town friends.
The more people that we can have coming in, leaving money here, it helps with development of our roads, it helps with jobs, it helps with more attractions, brings more tax dollars into our destination.